Well, Trump seems to have swayed undecided voters his way.
So amazing. Everyone, please welcome to the show, Ty Smith.
What is really on Fokios and Fokaramas? I'm Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man. Welcome to my channel, Model Renaissance Man. If you are someone that's been subscribed to my channel for a long time, double check to make sure that you are. But if you are fairly new to the channel, get an idea of what this channel is about. What do? Go to my channel, click on playlist. All these different things I do on this channel. See all these different thumbnails? Those are all different categories of things that I do on this channel, from comedy to cooking to DIY when it comes to fixing cars. There's a lot of things I do on this channel. So check the channel out in its entirety before you subscribe. I'm pretty sure you'll find something on here that you like. What's going on, folks? Appreciate y'all all being here. Make sure y'all follow me on all these platforms you see posted on here. Don't worry about the spelling and everything up there. It's supposed to be spelled that way. I kid you not. I can't change it on Rumble, and it has to be spelled that way. They won't let me change it yet, okay? So don't worry about the spelling up there, okay? Make sure you pay attention to it, okay? Anyway, yeah, so I don't know if y'all saw the interview with Laura Ingraham last night with President Donald Trump, former President Donald Trump. I still call, even President Obama. I call them about President Bill Clinton. I call them there. It's normal to do that. When you see them and meet them, people used to say Mr. President, although they're not the president anymore. It's interesting that people get ticked off. Don't let me correct you. It's former president. I'm still saying President Trump. I will still say President Biden. I will still say President Clinton. I will say President Obama. Anyway, after the town hall, after the Ingraham interview last night, there were a lot of undecided voters that were there, and they just wanted to sit there and hear what Trump had to say and weigh in on whether or not that Trump was going to have their vote this coming election. And here's what a lot of them had to say.
After hearing what President Trump had to say at our Ingraham Angle town hall, did that sway the minds of the undecided voters that we spoke with on Monday? Now, Raymond Arroyo's here, and we brought back the 5 undecided voters from South Carolina. And on Monday night, Jason, Tracy, Eric, Dakota, and Matt were all with us. So did the town hall sway any of you?
Yeah.
I think that it did.
Tell us how.
You know, Donald Trump, if I could summarize what he said in one word, it was just strength. He had a way about him that just, demanded attention, and he really sounded like the kind of leader that I would want to vote for.
Mm. He said one line that really stuck with me, Laura, and that's this: my success will be my revenge. That right there is the line I've been wanting to hear from Donald Trump this whole election cycle. Is he running again to get revenge, to pay back? Who do we have to attack? The vendetta? No, it's my policies, my platform, my results. That will be the revenge.
Tracy was really concerned about how Donald Trump was going to deport the 10 million aliens he promised to deport. Did he satisfy you with his answer today?
A little bit. He said we need to get the bad ones out. He said he's going to use law enforcement, but I'm wondering how that's going to go down in states like New York and California or other
They want to
sanctuaries.
get rid of them there. They don't want to get rid of them in New York. They don't want the migrants in New York.
That's my point. He won't be able to deport in all cities and all states. In fact, where they need it the most, he'll probably be the least effective.
Jason, what about you?
Yeah, he answered all of my questions about getting the fentanyl and all the drugs out over the border. And I think he'd be great to strengthen the homeless and try to help solve that.
Mm-hmm. And Eric, you were concerned about the tone that Donald Trump has had in the past. Did this allay those fears at all for you?
Today, he was so likable. Guys, when he walks into a room, he owns the room. It is obvious. Everybody liked him. I couldn't help myself but cheer for him. I'm standing in front of a president, and it's very exciting for me. But at the same time, I just think that he owns the room. Everybody likes him, and it was evident. It's hard to not like President Trump.
Yeah, Dakota, he didn't, use any, nicknames of Nikki Haley. He kind of went just right over Nikki Haley. He didn't spend a lot of time. Was that something that you'd think would be attractive to younger voters and women voters?
I think it would. I think a lot of young people kind of see that, and they're a little turned off by that. And I think that what I saw was a very intelligent town hall. I think that he did a great job just sticking to it. And he didn't go off and call them names. And I think that honestly helped them.
Wow. So did this change the way you consider not only who you're going to vote for, but the president's candidacy here?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Matt, did you react, did you think to yourself when I asked the question about humor? Because, I've known him for a long time, and as I said, I'm not trying to say that I'm cool or anything, but I just happen to know him, and he's super funny.
Oh, he's hilarious.
Right? He's super funny. But I got like kind of chills when he said it's not funny what's happening to the country. Yes. And I thought maybe that's just me, but did you feel that too, that was kind of the right answer?
That was a very good answer by President Trump, that it's not time to make jokes. We've got a country to save. And for him he could have gone down to 2015, let's just keep name calling, making jokes, but he said, I'm concerned about this country, and that's why I'm back on this stage.
Why don't we do a show of hands?
Yes. If any of you change your votes.
Yes.
I was leaning Trump. I'm definitely going to vote Trump now.
How about you guys?
Same.
Yes.
I went to both the Nikki Haley town hall and now the Donald Trump town hall, and I can safely say that I think I'm going to vote for Donald Trump.
Matt?
Well, like you said last night, I was 50-50, kind of riding the line, but Trump really pulled pretty hard today. I really enjoyed we didn't have to talk jokes, let's just talk policy, and for once we got that out of Donald Trump today.
I think what we've seen here, though, yesterday, at least 3 of you were very undecided. Donald Trump really flipped this, and now we have a unanimous panel of Trump supporters.
Yes.
Did you expect that's where you'd land, Eric?
Well, when he read that thing about the 8th Amendment, because my biggest fear also was the legal challenges. And to me, even though it was simplistic, it showed me he had at least a strategy. Like he has a plan to get out of these troubles. And for me, when he said that he was doing it for America, I believed him. And so therefore I felt to myself, I owe him that, at least to give that vote to him on that, for that reason.
Matt, when I said to him, you could just say I'm done. Like, I can't, this is too much. I mean, for most human beings, it would be too much.
Give up.
I mean, my heart breaks for him, for what
See
has
it in his
happened.
eyes when, I forget who asked it today, but you could see it in his eyes when he said, I'm not worried about my safety. I'm worried about the safety of this country and its people. That was a very powerful remark by the president.
I think so too.
That line
Clever remark.
That's it for us tonight. Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah, so here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all might not know this about me. I voted for the first time in my life in 2020. I wasn't an undecided voter. I was an uncaring voter. I didn't care. I didn't care until politics and a lot of things that were going on made their way into my life. They tried to come into our church and control what was going on in our church. They tried to do things, and they woke a sleeping giant. And that's how I ended up coming up on the scene. When I used to have my YouTube channel, when I did my YouTube back in the day, I did mainly music reviews, coaching. I still do all those things. I do music reactions, coaching, DIY, cooking. I do all these different things on there. All the skills and knowledge that the Lord has blessed me with, I share them with you guys, okay? So I used to always have this thing I would say, I'm not into politics. I'm into people-tics. I've said that for years on my channel until all the BLM bull crap, all the trying to force our church to preach that homosexuality is okay in our church, them trying to push that narrative in our church, and they did not realize that our church is not owned by no government. It's not owned by the state. We own our church. We set our rules. We have our bylaws. Wasn't happening. That's how they end up waking me up. Okay, I'm going to step into, y'all want to come into our realm? Okay. Unlike a lot of weak, jellyback Christians that are out there right now, I'm stepping into y'all realm. And that's why I'm being suppressed on YouTube, all that, because they don't want the truth. The light of God is shedding light on all that darkness and just exposing what is out there. And I'm doing it, and I do not care about what color you are, what gender you claim that you are. I'm going to tell the truth, because y'all never should have came and tried to put y'all stuff in our Christian stuff. So now I'm going and doing the reverse. I'm putting it out there, putting the truth, and that's what it is. It's just the truth. Anyway, that's what ended up leading me to get into this world of politics. And now I'm sitting there like, wow. It ended up leading to where I got to meet Donald Trump, went to a lot of different events and all that. Got a hat personally from Donald Trump. Got it signed by who I spoke on the stage with, the beautiful and intelligent Kayleigh McEnany. End up having a lot of things, folks, at the wine from Trump. Really delicious. Best wine in the world. The best wine. You won't find it anywhere else. No, I'm just kidding. It was all right. I'm not going to lie. I still have it. It's decent. But I said all that to say this. I was a person that I did not know who I was going to go for at that time either, but I seen which side seemed to be doing more damage. And I rolled with the side that seemed to be really about things that I do personally. My mentorship, coaching young kids, I seen which person seemed to have put their interest in those things. And that was Trump. And I voted for Trump in 2020. Point was, I was able to be swayed based off of policy. I didn't care what Trump was. Look, I know he get up there, y'all say things like he comes off and he does this a lot. He comes off, he says Rosie O'Donnell is ugly, she's fat. I get all that, but I didn't care about what personal things he had with these people. All I cared about, what are you going to be doing for the country and how's it going to affect the people that I'm around and the children that I'm working with and dealing with? The people that me and my wife helped get into colleges. I want to know what policies are going to come into effect to help them, especially HBCUs, right? So that's how I got into it. So, did you hit that like button? Yeah, no? Hit it right now because I know y'all forget to do it. I appreciate y'all doing it though. So anyway, that's how I got my foot into the political world and posting things on YouTube, just giving my perspective on what I see. It had nothing to do with me being swayed one way or the other. Like right now, people think that I'm a conservative. You think that I'm a Republican and all this. I tell people, you're not going to box me. I'm not a conservative. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm not liberal. I'm not none of those things. I'm just me. I look at things for what they are and I make my decision and I think things through and I see which is going to benefit my family, my mentees, and what we have going on the most. And currently right now, the mentees, the after school programs and things like that of the sort, we are being hurt by the current policies that are in place right now. All I ask people to do, I don't care if you for the left or the right, that's your prerogative. I do not care. But at the same time, don't get pissed off because I'm not going in the direction that you feel that I should go. That's what it's all about. That's why we have choices. Now, what sense would it make if you said to me, well, I don't like the type of woman that you married, Todd, so I'm not going to have nothing to do with you. You know how idiotic that sounds? That sounds completely ridiculous. Well, no, like, y'all, you a Trumpster. You a Trumpster. No, I'm a policier. I'm a truther. I don't care. You can say what you want to. If Biden that can't happen. If the current administration had policies that were in place right now that the last president had, I would be like, go Biden, go Biden. I mean, I still would be calling him out for being a little senile and having dementia. I would do all that and say, this dude ain't the one making these decisions. I would say the same exact thing, but as far as the policies go, if it's making the economy better, if it's putting more money in people's pocket, if we're not having this migration issue, yeah, I would be singing the praises of them. If they weren't taking down programs that would have a lot of after school programs and things like that, yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry. I went on too much because you know what I like to do? I like to hear you guys' comment. That don't make sense. I like to read you guys' comments to see what your thoughts are, to see what your perspective is. And again, I encourage anybody from both sides. See, this is an open area where I want to hear from the left and the right. Y'all got it's weird stuff I'm finding out. There's a far left and a far right. There's a radical left and a radical right. Yada yada peanut butter. All I care, I just like to see what y'all thoughts are because people have a reason why they think a certain way. They have their reasons why they vote a certain way. So I welcome people from both sides. I like to have that interaction just so I can see people's perspective. What about y'all? So let me hear it in the comment section. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're just now tuning in and watching me. I do encourage you to check out the playlist on my channel like I told you in the intro. Check it out so you can see all the things this channel entails because there is a lot. And also get into those cell phones, the contact list. Let somebody in your contact list on your cell phone know about this channel, all right? Appreciate it. Can't wait to see these comments on this one. I am Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing, and most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus. What's going on, everybody? So, hey, check this out. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to view these videos. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and also right here is where you can catch the next video, the latest video that I've done. But like right up here, this is stuff that I've done kind of in the past. So in this area, you might find a video that I've done in the past. It can be funny, it can be something serious. It does not matter. But this is something that you can also do to check out more material that I do in my channel because I do a lot in this channel, all right? So again, appreciate everything from you guys. Keep on watching it, keep on supporting it, and God bless you all.